I honestly at the moment don't see a positive future for the rest of the year. Fighting. So would you follow me to go and fight the world? Don't you see? You should just follow me. Welcome guys, today is a special edition of my vlog. Not heading over to the studio, not working on music, not giving you any tips how to produce and DJ. Today, due to public demand, I'll do like a special topic. You already know it from the title. The effects of the virus onto the entire EDM scene. Mostly, of course, my opinion, predictions, nothing scientific, but I want to get this discussion started because so many people were interested and asked me what I think will happen in the next couple of months. By the way, excuse me that it's this messy. That's also like the reason why I'm staying today at home and no studio, but more on that later. First, let's start with the facts. Due to that virus, health risk, a lot of festivals have been cancelled. Ultra is cancelled 100%. They said in the official statement they will just delay it, but they're delaying it to next year actually. Then South by Southwest cancelled. Then Tomorrowland Winter Edition cancelled. And this will definitely affect the entire scene. Even if in 2 or 3 months this entire coronavirus situation is gone, which I don't think will happen, still people will hesitate to buy tickets. And due to people hesitating buying tickets because they think the festival might be cancelled, they will sell less and cancel the event anyways. Because if they do an event and not enough people show up, they will lose more than just cancelling it up front. And this will then spiral to more people not buying tickets, more festivals being cancelled. So I honestly even see, for example, Tomorrowland in summer at risk. I'd say 70% that it won't happen this year. Same for Peruka will and all other major festivals on this planet, no matter what kind of music, they're at risk. In Germany right now, they've canceled all fairs. The soccer, football games, they're still happening. The day they will start canceling them is really serious because that sport is wholly in Germany. And if they will close the stadiums and let them play in front of no one, then it's really serious. But let's get back to the effects onto the EDM scene. A lot of festivals will be cancelled. A lot of people will lose money. I think some festivals will even have to declare bankruptcy because they usually calculate from year to year for that one festival. And if it's not happening or they have to cancel, they will lose so much money that it will hurt them a lot in the long run. I know festivals that just due to bad weather went bankrupt. So cancelling it entirely doesn't look that good. So I think the festival promoters are facing an extremely tough time. No one will now start planning a festival because you don't know what will happen. No one will book DJs at the moment because they might not even be allowed to enter a country. As you might know, Israel closed all borders for a lot of countries. I think every country that is affected by the virus is not allowed to enter. All flights from Germany to Israel are all cancelled. For example, a DJ colleague of mine, Alex Niggemann from Berlin, he was actually supposed to DJ in Israel and he just had to post on his Instagram that he can't. He can't enter, so he's not DJing there. That's a loss for the festival and of course also a loss for him. So DJs are also facing a dark future, if you ask me, especially the one touring internationally. Might be a slight advantage for local DJs, a slight one, but maybe even clubs will take a hit. I think less people are going to clubs. Even IKEA was empty and everyone except me loves IKEA. So me being at IKEA and no one was there, no one, that means a lot, really a lot. So even clubs will face a tougher time. All of these things are pretty negative. I think there are just some positive aspects, but they're very small. For example, due to not being able to tour properly, a lot of DJs will stay in their studios and make more music. So expect more and better music, especially from the big DJs that tour a lot in the next couple of maybe even in the next entire year. I've even seen like the first stats that game developers, mobile game developers, they can see a spike. So actually, like in certain countries, more people are staying at home. They're bored, watching more Netflix, listening to more music on Spotify, playing more games. So we will see a slight bump in music streams, probably. But those are like the only two positive things I can come up with. More streams, more music by major artists. That's it. The rest doesn't look that good. Will this virus situation also affect producers? Yes, I think slightly. If you want to collaborate with a singer-songwriter and invite them to your studio to work with them together, do sessions, be creative, all of this will be a lot harder. Like flying at the moment is like almost impossible. Lufthansa, like the German Lufthansa, they canceled half of their flights due to people not showing up. All of their big A380s, all grounded because they're not having enough people to fill them up. I don't want to cause any panic and overly exaggerate the situation, but since no one is sure what will happen, no one knows if this virus, how it will spread, no one knows if you can just get it once, no one knows if it will mutate and cause even more harm and problems. At the moment, the bigger risk is definitely the panic everyone has and the uncertainty, but those two will already lead to stocks falling, festivals thinking twice about booking big expensive headliners if they then at the end can't show up. Less people buying festival tickets, less people going to clubs. And honestly, I don't see this going away really fast. I think we're just at the very, very beginning. I mean, in Germany, I think 700 people are affected of 80 million. That's not a lot, but the numbers are exponentially growing. So far, luckily, no one died, in Germany at least. So I don't really know. I mean, you've seen in the past 2 or 3 videos that it's even affecting me. I run a small risk of actually losing my studio because all of the companies around my studio are going broke and the landlord is thinking about selling the entire property so that they don't go broke. It's a weird situation. And just yesterday in the news, they said, like the German health government minister, he said he thinks it might actually take a couple of years until it's over, until they have a vaccine or any kind of medicine to stop it fully. But until then, yeah, festivals, I don't see any of them happening for probably the rest of the year, except if people get so used to the situation that they just will be like, screw it. We're still doing the festivals, which would be actually the smarter decision. But due to everyone panicking, not buying tickets, it's also like, you see, like everything affects everyone. Like I wanted to upgrade my studio big time, but due to not me having the certainty that I will keep that place, I can't do it. So I can't spend my money and someone else will lose their money that they would otherwise have. And that affects them again, and like it's all connected. This entire world is so globalized, it's all connected. Anyways, these are my predictions. Everything, unfortunately, will be affected in the EDM scene. We'll see maybe a little more releases, but way less festivals, way less club things, way less touring for DJs. I even was supposed to like have my first 2 or 3 DJ gigs this summer again at festivals. I see all of them cancelled at the moment, to be honest. So yeah, I think as always in these kind of situations, tomorrow heading back to the studio, making music, showing you how to make music, giving you tips and tricks. And yeah, I'm stuck here at home today. It was a big mistake a couple of days to say that I actually like IKEA when it's that empty. Vanessa took advantage and like made sure that we bought everything we need for the apartment. So the rest of my day is just putting together IKEA stuff. That's it. Let me know what you think about this virus situation. I honestly at the moment don't see a positive future for the rest of the year. Mostly due to the panic and uncertainty, less because of the virus, but again, it's all connected. I'll save the day.